New construction is everywhere around Charlotte. Now, the price points may vary, but today we're going to take a look at a few properties that are between $450 and $525, and you're going to be in absolute shock what these homes look like. So we're going to tour two homes today, back to back, to give you an idea. This one right here, which is the Johnson, and then we've got another one right behind me. Now, these are the model homes. Right now, I'm in Monroe. We're at Simpson Farm in Monroe. Meritage Homes, that you can see behind me here. Great builder. I'll talk a little bit more about them while I'm walking around the house and giving you this tour. But in this video, it's all about new construction. So if you want to see some properties that might fit the bill when you're taking a move to Charlotte, stay tuned. Now, I get calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you moving to the Charlotte area. If you are thinking of moving, whether it's 9 days or 90 days from now, whether you are moving across town or all the way across the country or across the globe, I've had some people from Europe moving over, give me a shout. Give me a call, a text, an email, set up a Zoom call, and I'll help you make your move exactly what you want it to be. Now, if you've come here to find anything about Charlotte, you've come to the right channel. I'm going to talk about the ins and the outs of Charlotte, the good, the bad, everything in between on this channel. So if that's what you're looking for, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know every time I post a video, make sure to go ahead and hit the notifications, and I'll let you know every time a video drops. So like I said, we are here at Simpson Farms with Meritage Homes. Now, Meritage Homes has a lot of different properties. You can kind of see the neighborhood behind me. They have a lot of different styles of homes. Now, while they are getting ready to close out in the next few months when it comes to properties being built, they do have resale that is coming up in these neighborhoods as well, or in this particular neighborhood. So there's still opportunity to get in. Now, the first house that we're going to tour is the Johnson. Now, the Johnson is the biggest property that they offer, and you're going to see why it is a fan favorite here in just a second. Now, the Johnson is 2,900 square feet, 2,950, so it's almost 3,000 square feet, and has 3 baths, 5 bedrooms, and a 2-car garage. I know I'm standing right in the sun here, so a little bit of squinting. So let me go ahead and flip this around. Let's go ahead and start this tour. Now, because this is new construction, that is the sales office right there. That's going to be your 2-car garage. And right above it, you're going to see there's a bedroom. I love the front elevation of the Johnson. Not only do you get a front porch, but you also get this beautiful stone facade here. Give you a little view of this. So let's go ahead and pop inside. Now, currently they have 12 of these properties available for sale that are coming on the market. They have not all been built yet, but they're being built. So in here you have, this is actually a fairly large table. That's about an 8-foot dining room table to give you an idea. This is what it looks like right when you come in. Now, over to the left here, I'm going to show you this real quick. This can be a butler's pantry in here. That's what this is put in here for. Now, Meritage Homes give you the option. You can come in and find the same cabinetry as the kitchen, put this in with a countertop, and build it out however you so choose. So I wanted to point that out because it is a nice little nook in there. Another thing I love about the Johnson is the 2-story entry. So it's nice and big. So as we come down the hallway, one thing a lot of my clients ask about is storage. So I'm going to show you the storage off to the right here. Ton of storage back in there. Plenty of water. And then it opens up to this grand living room. How beautiful is this? Living room and kitchen area. Very open. You've got the high windows over here. So it's fairly private. Now I'm going to go ahead and go down to that room here in a second, but I want to highlight for you guys the tall ceilings. So these are 9-foot ceilings, and over here we've got our kitchen. So beautiful quartz island, tall cabinetry. Now the backsplash is going to be a little bit different. They're doing a hexagonal backsplash at this point, and the floors are actually an engineered hardwood. Now, there are some models in the development that are not engineered hardwood, instead are LVP, so that is a good option. One of the things that I love about this is the gas range. I am a huge fan of gas. I don't know, any of my chefs out there, I know you probably do as well. So coming down here, I'm going to show you this pantry, which is really nice. It does come with wire shelving. You can always trade out later if you want to put something more permanent in. Just look at how pretty this open floor plan is. Now we're going to go upstairs in a moment. I wanted to point out it is an open wall here, which really helps. And as we come down to the end, I'll show you this first. We have a nice little drop zone right here, and this would be the garage door. So as of right now, it is Meritage offices. Hello. Here we have a full bathroom on the main floor. Now, a nice thing about this, a lot of people look for this to have a bedroom on the main. And biggest reason, if you've got parents, maybe they're getting older, or you want the option of a spare bedroom, this is a great option, having it on the main floor. So decent size, you can fit a dresser and a bed in here, very simple. And then you pop out this way. Now I am gonna go ahead and show you the yard. Now remember, this is the model home, but I will point out the yard is a pretty good example of what you'll see in some of these other homes. So all of them are gonna come with the slab right here. You can always add on a covered back porch later. That particular model we're gonna go see in a second does have a covered back porch. And right there, you see that flag? That is going to be the property line from that flag up to that over there and around the corner. So it's gonna be right up there and over is gonna be your yard for this particular model. Now, all of the homes, I can't zoom in any further, but all the homes do allow fencing. It's that black iron fencing is gonna be what you've got. All right, coming back in from outside, we are gonna take a trip up the stairs, hopefully tripping as in a journey, not a fall. Now, there's a lot of reasons why I like Meritage. One of them has to do with the way in which they construct the homes. So with the construction of this home, they actually do foam insulation in the attic. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like here in just a second. So at the top of the stairs, we're gonna come to this nice little loft area. I say little, it's actually a very good size. As you can see, there's about a 55 or 60-inch TV on the wall. And it's nice and open. Now, let's talk a little bit about the foam. Check that out. 73 degrees in the attic because of the spray foam. How neat is that? Now, one thing I will point out here, when we're talking about the insulation, we're also talking about the climate. So, you're gonna have a ton of savings. One other thing I'm gonna point out about this, because they've got the foam in the attic, it's a sealed home. Now, some people have this question that, okay, if it's sealed, when the AC kicks on, is it gonna have a depressurization where it's gonna hurt my head? No, not at all. In fact, the system that they use, it actually pulls in air from outside and has a really significant filtration system. So when we're talking about filtration systems, we're talking about ratings called MERV. So let me give you an idea here. If you're in a hospital, the MERV rating on those filtration systems, you ever walk in a hospital, it smells different. That's because they're filtering that air back out, bringing fresh air in, filtering that air, and pulling the old stale air out. Now with that, you know a hospital has to pull out all the bad stuff. Well, in a MERV rating for a hospital, it's at about 20 MERV. In fact, a sterile, what you would say in a surgery environment, is going to be 23. These homes, because of the spray insulation and because of the way that they build the property, it's actually going to be 19 MERV. Now, if you go look up that rating, that is absolutely insane. So if you're somebody with really bad allergies or things of that nature, this house is going to be really clean. In addition to that, it'll cut down on your cleaning for another reason. Because it's pulling out all of that nasty stuff and it's going through the filter system, you're also going to dust less. You ever dust and you come back 2 days later and there's more dust there? It's because it's still filtering the same air through your house. These houses do not, and it has to do with the way in which they're sealing the home. So they're circulating the air and you only have one filter to ever change out. How cool is that? So from this loft area, I'm going to take you over to the left here. And this is where we're gonna see our washer, dryer, laundry room. Now, a lot of my clients will pull that rack out and put up cabinetry and then also fill in that entire back area with cabinetry, floor to ceiling. It's also, I'm going to point out here, they do a pest barrier as well. So here's their little visual of that. But their pest barrier, what that does is, because they have it, it's going to prevent bugs from getting in, so you don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to come out of this room and take a right. And this is going to take us over into the master bedroom. Really pretty, nice size, nice big windows. Now, what I love about this model too is that the master's on the back of the house, so you do not stare at your neighbors. Now the bathroom, dual sinks, large mirror. It's a very large space. Over here, you've got a linen closet behind the door, large shower with little inserts there, and your marriage saver over here. Now through into the closet, this is the biggest closet that they have. It is huge. Look at this closet. My goodness. Wow. So husbands, if you're watching, that's your section right there. You're welcome, ladies. So coming on out here, and we are gonna exit this room and go on the other side. Now, another thing I'm going to note about this, the master suite is on the complete opposite side of the house. So you're not sharing walls or space. If your kids are noisy at night or playing a game, you're still gonna be able to go to sleep, which is a win for me. Coming in through here, we've got our first spare bedroom on the second floor. So this would be bedroom number 3 if you're keeping count. And then from here, we're gonna go over this little alcove down to the shared bath. Now this is the shared hallway bath. All shaker cabinets that match the kitchen. So they keep the same color patterns throughout their properties, which I do love. Real tile flooring. A lot of builders are going to linoleum. I've got a nice pantry, or I'm sorry, linen closet in here. And at the end of the hallway, we're gonna go to the right. So here is your first room here on the right. So this is bedroom number 4 and bedroom number 5. Remember, 5 bed, 3 full bathrooms. Wonderful. Among many of the things that I like about the way in which Meritage builds, their wait time for a build is rather short. So this home, they actually don't release it until it's just about to go to sheetrock. The reason being, you know exactly when you're going to move in. There's not going to be any holdups from inspectors from the county or the city or anything like that. You are going to be within the home in just a few months. So if you were to purchase one of these properties right now, you're looking at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 months for a move-in at the time in which it's released. That's a win. So now that we've seen this one, let's go take a look at the second property. So our next home is going to be a Newport. Now this is going to be drastically different from what we just saw because it is their smallest model that they offer. The Newport is just over 1,800 square feet. Now this is a simple property, 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, 2-car garage. I'm staring at the house right now. Let's take a look inside and see what this really looks like. So here is the exterior of the home. And for those of you wondering why I'm standing so close, there is a gate right behind me, so I'm sorry I can't get further out. Coming on up to the house right here, all of the homes, I will point out, they all come with a security package. So that's security access to the garage, to the house, a security doorbell, the keypad that you saw as we walked up. All of them come with that package, which is really nice. So this one's a little bit different, especially when it comes to flooring, backsplash, you name it. So I'm gonna point some of that out too. So as we come into the house, you're gonna be greeted by this nice long hallway. And I wanna point out the flooring is a little different. The previous house, it was in a engineered hardwood. This one is an LVP hardwood, and it's a slightly different color as well. Now, because this is a ranch style home, you do not have a second story. So there's your entry right here. Off to the side, you've got your shared hall bath. Now this is the shared bathroom with the rest of the home as well. So there is no private bath or half bath. Here is your first guest bedroom. Now they have theirs set up as an office, obviously, but it does have a closet, so it is a guest bedroom. I'm gonna scoot around this way. And through here is your second guest bedroom. Now, yes, these bedrooms are smaller. Remember, that last house was about 1,200 square feet larger than this one and only had 2 more bedrooms. But there is a secret for this house that I'm gonna share with you, and it is off here to the left. So there's actually 2 secrets. I'm gonna show one of them right now. So through here, right there, is the garage, and that is your little drop zone there. As we come through here though, we've got a second living room. Now they call this a flex room, F-L-E-X. Reason being, there's no closet, and they're showing off their spray foam up there. There's no closet in here, but it is a workable room. Now a lot of people would turn this into an office space. So I'm gonna share with you what I would do if I were to turn this into an office. Now I will also add, this could become a bedroom if you put in a closet. Now some people put a closet in this little alcove, I'll show you in a moment, behind me. That would make it a bedroom. The things that you need in order for it to be a bedroom is a closet, easy egress, meaning it's not accessed through another bedroom. So you're gonna have to have that, a window and a closet. I maybe already said that. So let me show you this other side. I'm gonna show you what I would do to this. So in this room, instead of enclosing that in and putting a small door, I would actually put a barn door right there that could slide across to that wall. The challenge with barn doors is unless you have enough wall space that it can slide all the way out of the way, you can't do it. It's an alternate to a pocket door, especially being there's electrical fixtures right there. Now over here, what you could potentially do is build in a closet space. So you could put a wall right there with closet doors, and then boom, you have a closet. Now for using this as an office, just leave it be, it's fine. But if you're looking for a little bit of extra resale or you need the space, you can totally add a closet. At the very least, if you're using it for an office, go ahead and get that barn door in here, you're gonna love it. So coming back to it, over here is our laundry room, and there's a door, but I'm not gonna show you where that goes yet. So we're gonna come down the hallway here, and this opens up into our kitchen area. How pretty is this? Now, as of right now, this kitchen has a Subway style backsplash. They are no longer doing this. Instead, they're doing a more hexagonal, which I prefer. Actually, I think it's a little bit more new at the times. And their countertops are slightly different. Now, they do offer white and gray cabinetry. Depends upon which one has been slated for that particular model. But there is your kitchen. And I am going to point out the pantry, because pantry is very important to me and it is to most of my clients. Nice sized pantry. Now there are some models in this development, such as the Denver model, that has an even larger pantry, but this one is pretty darn good. Now this looks over to the dining area as well as your living room. The nice thing about this particular layout, in my opinion, is because it comes with the pre-built awning. Now, that light in the center there is pre-wired for a fan, so you can do whatever you want there, and the property line still goes all the way out to that stake and over, so you still have a nice property line. They did put bushes there, but that's just because it's the model. So as we come around here, you've got your living room. Once again, that center light right there, pre-wired for a fan, which is great. Now we're gonna head down into the primary bedroom. It's set on the back of the house, which is very nice. You get to look outside. It's got a little bit of a tray ceiling, again, pre-wired in the center for a fan. I know a lot of you people out there love fans. I know we do. And as I come around this way, bam, check that out, so nice. Now keep in mind, this house is actually priced right around the $450 range. So it's really reasonable to get into a property like this. Now the prices do range. You can get into a Denver around $469, $467 or so. And there's a few other models in here, but when you're looking for affordability, Monroe is not very far from Charlotte. A lot of people wonder, okay, but it's out in Monroe. to get to downtown Charlotte is 31 minutes. That's really not bad at all. In fact, you get to just about anything you'd want to do in Charlotte between 25, or I'd say 20 to 30 minutes, which is awesome. So then through here, we've got our master bath, dual sinks. Now you're gonna notice this one feels a little tighter. That's because we are in a smaller model. You still have the bathroom there, and in there's a linen. As we come to the left, you've got your closet, and here is my surprise that I was going to share with you guys. They connect the closet to the laundry room. How genius is that? And what I love is they still put a door out there, so you could close that door and keep all of your mess of laundry. I'm talking to all of you out there, none of us are perfect. I don't know if somebody on here actually takes their laundry out and folds it immediately. Please comment below, because I am not that person. I will admit it right now. That is my New Year's resolution every year. So here is your pass through right here, and this will take you right back out to your flex room, your garage, and your little landing pad right there. How pretty is this? So if you're moving to the Charlotte area, do not discount Monroe. Monroe, Indian Trail area, and even Stallings, because they all kind of interconnect right in that area. They all just touch each other. Don't discount it. Go take a look at it. Give me a call if you're thinking about it. Once again, 𝗖𝘀. I'm here to help you make your dreams come true when it comes to moving into the area or moving out of the area. Whether it's 9 days or 90 days from now, whether you're moving across the country or just across town, go ahead, check out the description below. I've got all my contact information. Give me a call, text, email, set up a Zoom call, and we will make it happen. Now, I really appreciate you all, and until next time, I look forward to showing you around town.